Okay, well this is another one. 36,000. I mean, look at it. That looks brilliant. And this is interesting here. This business, I don't know if you can see it, silos. And they go up with the main auger into the top there, and then it all just slides down. I've seen that stuff before to do with chicken feed systems at one joint. But yeah, grain country. So grow a lot of wheat. You're never running short of wheat. I assume this is part of the block. I don't know. That dirty old mesh makes it look sort of bad, but it's actually not too bad. Yeah, I really question if they're even wooden weatherboards. They may be like there's a steel one you can get. And it looks as straight as a gun barrel. It almost doesn't look like it's wood. See what I'm saying? It's almost identical to the other one. You've got that same plastic wall stuff. And same blooming thing, just a peach colour versus a pink. And there's a chance that they've used a flash, and it is indeed pink. And it's a cookie cutter of the other one. There's a chance that it's actually owned by a company or a government agency, and they sold them, but they're all cookie cutter ones, and you know they've sold them years ago. Because I just suspect a very similar layout. It's some sort of has been a wood stove or open fireplace that's been closed up. Just the way it sort of all looks, it's you know, and air conditioning, and they've closed up the fireplace. It's probably all collapsed, so you need to rebuild the bricks. Yeah, little laneway or something. Actually looks fairly good, but 36,000. You couldn't knock that. Now, I found the other one that we couldn't get to open up before. And, I'll see. Now, it had a projected price of 30 to 40, which sounds about right. No, she's not going to do it. Son of a bitch. And then they've listed at 35 on the same page. Yeah. If you're willing to have something very basic, you know, they're out there. They're definitely out there. That other one I showed at 41, more or less you're buying the land for it. Here we go, another one here, 36. This is all up sort of a northern part of the state, more or less. You know what this is? It's an old church. It says there's only one bedroom and one bathroom, but I think they're just required to sort of write something in that part. And no image there. There you go. Full church. I can think of a particular fat character who I could well set up the front here, and he can rant away for about a month to himself, I reckon. And you might be yelling out, pay your taxes or something like that. But you'll also be shuffling around trying to find the robes so you can wear them. But really speaking, like, you can get this, and this is what my brother-in-law specialises in, is getting, if you bought something like this, and you wanted to make this into, let's say, I don't know, 2-3 bedroom shithole, well, you could do that. And he'd sort of show you what you could do or how you could do it. Draw all the plans up, get them all passed, do all the paperwork, and all the crap, and all you got to do is put it together. And of course, he'd have to come and inspect it to make sure that you actually done what he said. And there's requirements on certain size nails, on certain size screws, on a lot of things. You could get away with brights because you'd be inside, whereas if it was outside, you'd need galvanised, all that sort of stuff. He's in on all that. He's memorised just about all the standards on everything, and if not, he's got gear that'll help him with that. Imagine having a window like that. But, yeah. You know, the beauty of this joint, it's not already, like, it's kept neat and clean. You know, there's nothing that's really, it might look a little bit daggy, but you're not dealing with a ceiling that's about to fall in, you know, and all this smoke stains from a wood stove and general grime and gnarly stinking carpets. I mean, the carpet still looks bloody as fresh as a daisy, you know, and because of the care that this has had and that people have actually been maintaining it and been doing stuff with it, you know, I guarantee you, like, you know, all the windowsills are looking fairly nice, and I mean, at least on the inside. But, you know, look at the floor. Bloody beautiful. Absolutely beautiful polished wood floor. Now, you may want to go over and you know, give her a sand back and give her another a coat, or you might not, you know, you just chuck carpet over, but even still, most of the varnish is still on it. I mean, look how good it is. You know, that table will be getting flung in the bloody bonfire, I can tell you that right now. But, and this is what they don't like, is, you know, like your little cement sheet, boom, boom. But this is the thing, like, I've done a bit of plastering in my day, you know, strip her all out, bring a bunch of blooming plaster up and replaster it all, and it would look $1 million. But if you had some single mum, you know, who had 2 kids and you know, it just wanted to flame and have the kids have a decent life, and, you know, she was concentrating on just being a mother and just getting by, she's not going to worry too much if it's cement sheet on the ceiling or not, you know what I'm saying? You know, and she's a fairly basic brick or cinder block back there, but, you know, you got a bit of a yard there. You put a swing set in, you know, put a sand pit in, you know, maybe a veggie garden, you know, and what do you know? You know, you've made it from a church into an actual home, you know, and you think, well, yeah, these things are all doable. I don't know if we've even got a bloody super duper water tank included as well. See if we can see the water tank from. It could be one of the neighbours' ones, but, you know, it's a fairly nice little joint, you know. You wouldn't snub your nose on that, and somebody obviously didn't. 2016. But yeah, new beginning. 1951, from bricks made on site. Unbelievable. Yeah. So it is fairly old, but I mean, she's been fairly well kept. I bet you that table was new too. There you go, 100 metre by 100 metre. Rear lane access, so you can come in the front or the back. Shit. Water and sewage aren't connected. So that'd be a pain in the arse, but you'd have to look into that. Furniture is not included in the sale. Oh, it didn't matter anyway, because it's probably only going to burn the bloody lot for firewood. Or in a bonfire heap, because it'd be too far to even bother bringing it back for firewood. Be available to purchase only after the property has been sold. I don't care, so long as I've got me stained glass windows, I'll be happy. Yeah, high ceilings, timber floor, LED light windows. Years haven't been necessarily kind of building. Some tender loving care will be required. You know, you'd have to look. You'd have to look. But you wouldn't be breaking the bank on $132 a month. Yeah. But anyway,